All right, Chris, thank you. Many gig workers, they are living on the financial edge.
And what is the true cost of owning a car in South Carolina? Jane King is live at the NASDAQ with your Friday morning business report. Good morning, Jane.
Hi, Ted and Ashley. Good morning. Well, the upkeep of having a car is really what drives up the expense for many Americans, and it varies a lot depending on the state you live in. Go Banking Rate says it costs an average of $18,522 a year to have a car in South Carolina. That was the fourth cheapest in the U.S. South Carolina doesn't charge a sales tax per se, but it does levy an infrastructure maintenance fee, and that fee is 5% of the cost of the vehicle, but no more than $500. South Carolina also had the fourth lowest gas prices, so that helped also. Well, most people who rely on gig work are financially vulnerable. The Federal Reserve says 3 in 10 Americans do gig work of some kind. That includes babysitting, house cleaning, driving for Uber and Lyft. But those who depend on the work are struggling to make ends meet. Now, nearly a fifth of gig workers rely on it for their main source of income, and more than half of those people would have a hard time affording an unexpected $400 expense. Well, Americans could be about to see the most significant changes in more than a decade to retirement plans. The House bill makes it easier for companies to offer retirement plans. It would also repeal the age limit to contributing to an IRA, which is now 70 and a half. Now, in short, the changes address people living longer as well as rising student loan debt. And stocks did close lower, investors bracing for a protracted U.S.-China trade fight. Retail and tech stocks were the weakest. They have the most exposure to China. Now, the stock market will be closed Monday for Memorial Day. Looks like we'll open more than 100 points higher today. Live from the NASDAQ, I'm Jane King. Back to you, Ted and Ashley.
All right, closing out the weekend, hopefully on a good note ahead of the holiday.